Rodrigo Sebastián Palacio Alcalde is an Argentine footballer who plays for Internazionale in Serie A. He is the son of José Ramón Palacio, a historic player of Olimpo de Bahia Blanca during the 1980s. Palacio holds a Spanish passport, allowing him to be counted as an EU player. Club career: Boca Juniors. In December 2007, Palacio participated in the 2007 FIFA Club World Cup. Palacio had played in Boca's 1-0 win against Tunisian club Étoile du Sahel on December 12. On December 16, he would score an equaliser to make the score 1-1 against Milan, as the Italian side eventually won the game by a score of 4-2. Palacio earned the bronze ball trophy in the tournament, being ranked as the third best player behind Milan players Clarence Seedorf and Kaká, respectively. Palacio's performance in the 2008 Copa Libertadores helped Boca from being knocked out in the group stage by scoring twice against Mexico's Atlas in a 3-0 home victory and the third goal in Boca's dramatic 4-3 win against Chile's Colo-Colo. On May 7, 2008, Palacio scored in a 2-1 second-leg win against Brazilian club Roʼðрақ. Boca eventually reached the semi-final stage, where they would lose to Fluminense. Despite a minor injury that would see him sidelined for a small portion of the second half of the year, Palacio would then go on to win the Recopa Sudamericana against Arsenal de Saranda, scoring one goal in the first leg and another goal in the second leg, and the Torneo Apertura, after the title had to be fought out by the top three teams that were equal on points: Boca, San Lorenzo, and Tigre. The championship playoffs were all held at Racing Club de Avellaneda Stadium in a round-robin format where on December 20, 2008, Palacio would score in a 3-1 win against San Lorenzo to help claim the title. Genoa. On July 17, 2009, Palacio signed a 4-year contract with Genoa in the Italian Serie A for a $2.81 million to replace Inter Milan-bound Diego Milito and help out his fellow Argentine Hernan Crespo at forward. Alongside Crespo, Palacio had joined another Argentine, Luciano Figueroa, who had been on loan with him at Boca Juniors throughout 2008. During his first few months, Palacio would miss out on 2 matches after suffering a small ankle injury. On November 5, Palacio scored his first goal with Genoa in a 3-2 victory over Lille OSC in the 2009 Euro-10 UEFA Europa League competition. Internazionale. On May 22, 2012, Genoa president Enrico Preziosi confirmed that Palacio would become an Internazionale player for the 2012 Euro-13 season. On June 7, he was officially sold to Inter for a $10.5 million, signing a 3-year contract paying the player a $2.7 million per annum. 2012 Euro-13, Palacio debuted in a UEFA Europa League qualification match against Croatian side Hajduk Split. Palacio scored his first Inter double in a friendly against CA Bizertin of Tunisia on August 18. He then scored his first official goal for Inter on August 23 in the playoff round of Europa League qualifiers against Romania's FC Vaslui. He scored again in the return leg in Milan on August 30, making the match 1-1 as Inter progressed. He scored his first goal in Serie A for Inter on October 21 in a 2-0 victory at the San Siro against Catania. On November 4, he scored the final goal in a 1-3 win against defending league champions Juventus, while on November 8, he scored a brace in a Europa League match against FK Partizan that advanced Inter into the competition's round of 16 with 2 group stage matches to spare. During a second-round match in the Coppa Italia against Verona on December 18, after the injury to goalkeeper Luca Castellazzi and after all 3 of the club's substitutions were exhausted, Palacio, wearing Vid Belic's jersey number 27, was put into the goal for the final 15 minutes of the match. He failed to concede a goal to the opposition in a 2-0 final win and even made a fine save in the 91st minute, stopping a diving header from the right side of goal by Verona midfielder Alessandro Carrozza. On February 14, 2013, in a match against Romanian side CFR Cluj in the first leg of the Europa League round of 16, Palacio was substituted 7 minutes into the game after a season-ending injury to starter Diego Milito. Palacio came on and finished the game with both goals scored in a 2-0 victory. On March 3, against Catania, Palacio was substituted on at the beginning of the second half at a time when the roʻðрақ were down 2-0. Palacio went on to provide assist for Ricky Alvarez's goal, then scored twice himself, leading Inter to a 2-3 comeback victory. On April 3, Palacio scored his second double of the league season against Sampdoria, raising his tally to 12 goals scored. In the same game, however, he strained his left hamstring, ultimately ending his season prematurely. 2013 Euro 14, Palacio started the game against Genoa on August 25 and finished off Genoa with a goal in stoppage time, giving Inter a 2-0 lead. On March 14, 2014, Palacio signed a new 2.5-year contract with the roʻðрақ side, which will keep him at the club until 2016. Career statistics, Club, Coppa Italia, Copa Libertadores, Copa Sudamericana, UEFA Europa League. International, as of June 4, 2014, international goals, honors, Club, Boca Juniors, Primera División den, 2005 Apertura, 2006 Clausura, 2008 Apertura, Copa Libertadores, 2007, Copa Sudamericana, 2005, Recopa Sudamericana, 2005, 2006, 2008, Country, FIFA World Cup, runner-up 2014, Individual, Primera División den top scorer, 2006 Apertura, FIFA Club World Cup, Bronze Ball 2007, references. External links, player profile at Genoa official site, Genoa stats at ESPN Soxanet, Argentine Primera statistics, Rodrigo Palacio World Cup stats and timeline at footballdatabase.com, video of goal, interviewer Euro catch him while you can, Palacio is what makes Boca tick, but Europe is calling at SouthAmericanFootball.com.